Hola, and welcome to Kim at Home. In today's video, I have so much motivation for you. I will be doing some deep cleaning around my kitchen. Spring has sprung, so this may give you some good ideas for spring cleaning as well. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome, and thank you so much for being here. Please consider subscribing, join the family. We're called the Keep Up Crew. We're just trying to keep up with life, work, and everything in between. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. So the other day when I was in the kitchen cooking, I noticed that there was some grease stains or something on the wall. I don't know exactly what it was because I don't really fry a lot of food in my house. But at any rate, I wanted to make sure that I dusted the walls down and wiped them down with vinegar. If you guys have these little divot pockets in your microwave door, but I do, and they get really dirty and dusty, so I want to go ahead and give that a good wipe down with vinegar as well as the inside of the microwave. I feel like no matter how many times you cover your food in the microwave, it still splatters. If you have a lot of surface in your microwave with dried up food, you could always use Dawn Power Wash and vinegar to get it off. If you have a microwave above your stove, I know that sometimes it's easy to forget to wipe underneath it, but there's so much grease that splatters, so make sure you get that as well. It's time to get behind that stove. Here's what we're looking like. A little tip for you, just unplug it. Just unplug it, Kim. I just don't understand why you didn't unplug it. I will say it did not look too bad behind the stove. Now that I've gotten all that dirt swept up, I'm going to wipe everything behind the stove with vinegar. I also want to pay special attention to the countertop sides because that's where the stove and the countertops meet and a lot of food gets stuck in between there. Before I wipe the stove with a liquid, I want to make sure that I dust it off because, you know, that's even more of a big mess that I just don't have time for. It's all about keeping up with the cleaning. It's working smart and not hard. Getting caught up right there, so that's why I'm struggling to put the stove back. Otherwise, it's really easy. I don't know what the deal is. Check out Karia and her muscles. No, but for real, what I didn't show you is that this was a struggle for about 5 minutes. The cord kept getting caught up. That's never happened to me before. But anyway, we figured it out. And I guess I learned that I missed out on my calling, acrobatics. Some people call this a heat plate, but I call this extra storage. I'm gonna remove all of the pans and get this cleaned out. Here's the before shot. There is a lot of dust. It's just really hard to tell because it doesn't pick up well on camera. It's amazing what a vacuum and a little bit of vinegar can do.
I don't have a choice and now I'm flying through the streets on neon wings. Once I get to you, I don't want anything.
I love me a good shining stove. This morning when I woke up, I did turn on the self-cleaning portion of the stove so that it would be ready for this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the inside of the stove cleaned out.
Can't you see that? Wanna taste the night. I can hear the calling. And I'm gonna lose the fight. I can hear the calling. Hear the calling, hear the calling, hear the calling. The calling, hear the calling. When I hear the calling, oh, the calling. Hear the calling, hear the calling.
There's still a stain in a portion that the self-cleaner did not get up, so I'm going to use some Barkeeper's Friend and try to get that cleaned up. If I'm honest, I really don't like Barkeeper's Friend because I feel like it leaves a film and a very strange smell after a while. I don't know. Am I the only person? Leave a comment down below.
Wanna taste the night. I can hear the calling. I hear the calling. Gonna lose the fight. I can hear the calling.
So the Barkeeper's Friend and my Dollar Tree sponge worked wonders. There's no stain. It came right up. But notice the Barkeeper's Friend film at the bottom of my stove. But of course, I'm the only person that's going to notice that, so it really doesn't matter. It's clean. That's really what matters. I kept these racks in the oven while I had the self-cleaner on, and it did a really good job cleaning them. However, I am cleaning them off with Mrs. Meyers dish soap.
Calling, yeah. Call me, baby, yeah.
How are you guys doing today? What have you guys been working on? Are you getting into spring cleaning or are you just starting?
The calling. I hear her calling.
We go to New Jersey. Your eyes
I'm very satisfied with what the racks look like, as well as the stove inside and out. It's all about that vinegar, and it works wonders.
know you get buried in the sorrow of us, in the sorrow of us. How did we end up here? We used to laugh so hard. When did
This is the next thing that we're gonna work on. I'm gonna spray some CLR. It's not really bad, to be honest with you. Just only in certain spots, like this one. All you will need for this is CLR. This is not awesome. It's CLR and a toothbrush. I'm pointing out that it's not awesome because it's in an awesome bottle, and every time I use it, someone says I'm using awesome, and I'm not. Don't forget to spray and walk away because this stuff is so strong. Oh my gosh. You also may want to use a glove because it could be damaging to your skin. It is toxic.
talk? I know you have your reasons to yell at me tonight, baby. Can we see this as a lesson? Then maybe we should open up the sorrow.
I want to make sure I pay special attention to the sprayer because it had a whole bunch of calcium hard water buildup on it.
We end up here. We used to laugh so hard. When did we stop loving, babe? When did it all go too far? We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire.
The next area I want to focus on is this garbage disposal area. This is an area that I like to clean weekly because it just gets gross and stinky.
When I mean, yeah, nothing else in between, yeah. Try to connect.
This is spray paint, so I need to make sure that I get that up off of my countertop. Right now I'm downstairs and what I have on hand is lavender essential oil, and that is what I will be using to clean it up.
'Cause I wanna stay. Don't
what I have on hand, and I'm not walking all the way up those stairs. A few months ago, I couldn't decide on the type of tray that I wanted to use in the kitchen, so I found one really cheap and I spray painted it, and it left a mess on the countertop. So I want to make sure that I got that cleaned up, but I didn't even end up using the tray. I have a whole different tray. That's a whole nother story. Now I'm going to clean out the sink with some Method and some Dawn. It is really important to do this, especially since I was just handling CLR in the kitchen.
Gonna sing, but we don't listen when we talk. We don't listen when we talk.
Is what we are looking like. It looks so good. It looks really good. I'm excited. Pardon me while I admire my sink for a second.
In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right. No, it's not hard.
In wiping down these walls, I realized there were a lot of water stains on them as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this little art piece off of the wall, and I'm gonna also wipe that down.
Either way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all, to the edge of it all. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Yeah, susceptible now before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell your good night, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Ooh, susceptible now before the moment flies. It's not a problem, no, 'cause I know what I'm getting into. Yes, yeah, and nothing can stop me. No, 'cause I'm addicted to what you and I.
My favorite part of cleaning is when I get to the part where I can sweep and mop my floors. I'm going to be using my man, O Cedar. O Cedar is my mop, but he never does me wrong. He always gets the job done. He's spraying the floors down with vinegar to mop with. Best thing about mopping my floors with vinegar is it does not leave any kind of sticky film.
So tell your good night.
If you haven't already, please make sure you show that subscribe button some love. I would love for you to join my YouTube family. O Cedar is the man. It's so good. Such a nice day outside, and when I opened my sliding glass door, I noticed that there was a little bit of dirt, so I want to go ahead and get that wiped up. But first, we must vacuum.
Susceptible now before the moment flies. Yeah.
All the dirt is up, and everything looks really good.
I'll be yours if you let me hold you tight. But I don't.
I feel like people don't think that doors is something that should be disinfected often, but they really should. Have you ever walked into a store or a restaurant and looked at all the fingerprints on a door? How disgusting, right? So think about the doors that you touch at home. They should be disinfected as often as possible. I'm going to work on cleaning the glass portion of the door with some Sprayway glass cleaner. I didn't have any newspaper, so I will be using paper towels. I do prefer to use a newspaper, and I also like to use the e-cloth polishing cloth to clean the windows as well.
Let me hold you. I wanna show you how to treat you right. Pull you closer through the highs and lows. Yeah, I wanna show you how to treat you right. Let me show you what love is and why it's beautiful. Just put your body on top of mine, yeah. I won't treat you the same way as other girls who have no shame. No, I
to you, saying things they don't mean, they've been rude to you. Disrespect how you feel, but baby, I'll never go that far, 'cause I know better than that. So baby, let me hold you, hold you. I wanna show you, show you, show you how to treat you.
I've been going to stores like daily to try to find some new items for my living space and my master bath, and I cannot seem to find anything. But I have been eyeballing this picture in at home for probably like the last month and a half, and I was waiting for it to go on sale. It didn't go on sale, but I did purchase it. Look at the detail on that. Really, really pretty. It is a little heavy as the canvas is on a wood frame. So you know how I have some issues with my walls. My drywall is like super, super cheap. So I want to make sure that when I do hang this, it is hung like super sturdy. So Kim will not be hanging it. I should just leave that to the professionals.
So baby, let me hold you, hold you. I wanna show you, show you, show you how to treat you.
I'm done, I'm spent, I'm tired. It's a wrap, okay? I hope you guys got some motivation and inspiration to get some things done around your house. Get some spring cleaning, deep cleaning, speed cleaning done, and I hope you enjoyed the tips as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.